Connor's car, heading out to do some very last minute shopping. It is Christmas Eve and it is 12 o'clock midday. I need to go and grab a few things for the kids from their grandparents. They have sent us money to buy the kids some presents, so is my dad. My sister, she goes online to like the Walmart website and then chooses something and it gets delivered. I just forgot one present I got to get and then a few stocking stuffer things, so got to go do that now. Very unorganized, haven't wrapped any presents. We're going to bake some Christmas cookies for Santa tonight, and I have to get our website, Out West Rancher, our Western shop. I need to design a Boxing Day sale banner and a newsletter and send out a Merry Christmas email to everyone. So it's a bit full on at the moment. I thought I would do a little week in our life starting today on Saturday. So here we are, driving Connor's car, which I have only driven twice. And yeah, just thought I'll do a little catch up on the way to driving to the shops. The camera's set up perfectly in a little nook here. I don't know if you can hear the sound of the snow on my tyres for all you people living in warmer climates right now. It has been minus 25 to minus 37, 38 this week. It has been insane, but at the moment we've got a Chinook coming over and it is only minus 3 out, which is a beautiful change. There's a meme going around at the moment saying Albertans will be wearing their flip-flops and swimmers and all that this week because it's just such a huge change being from minus 37 to minus 3. All my family in Australia would think I'm nuts right now saying that, but it is a huge change. Last night we went to our neighbour's house for a Christmas party, which was really nice. We had a few whiskeys and played Christmas charades, and the kids joined in, and then the kids all got given a little Christmas present, which was so lovely. And it was really nice doing the real Christmassy thing. It's something out of the movies for us, because in Australia, I mean, it's still a real Christmas, but it's very oh, the mountains look beautiful today. Oh, it's very icy on the roads today. It's insane how icy it is. When it hits to these temperatures, these minus 3s and stuff, where it's sort of just below freezing, I find it the worst to drive. It was just really nice to have a Christmas party here in Canada, and it felt very much like Home Alone or a Christmas movie you watch, because coming from Australia, it's 47 degrees Celsius in summer, or around 38 if you live near the beach, and there is a woman running on the side of the road getting exercise, and she looks about 80 years old. Good on her. I'd be worried to slip. Yeah, it's very hot in Australia, and my grandma would always make Yorkshire puddings because she's originally from England, and we'd have gravy and the whole roast, but it would be boiling hot. And then dinner time we normally had, so that would be lunch roast, and then dinner time we would usually have sort of leftovers and cold cuts, or we'd have a barbecue and go down to the beach. That was my childhood, living near the ocean. But then when I got older and lived remote and in the country, like in my early 20s, it sort of just changed having a barbecue because it's just too hot, and then we'd have a blow up pool or go in the dam. And yeah, that's our Christmas in Australia. We don't really do the whole real tree. I'm sure there are some families that do, but with the heat, they just would die way too quickly, and we just had a fake tree and pop that up every year. But yeah, I'm gonna head to town now. I don't really think I've got any new news about my visa from the last video. We're just waiting on answers for that, and for now I'm on implied status. We're doing a lot of calculating maths. My goal is to own my own farm with cattle and sheep. Obviously in Australia it'd be a lot easier to set up. My dad's got a property, we could adjust sheep on his farm, and then once we've got enough sheep we can build up more and more and more, and then lease some land and then buy our own farm again, whereas here we don't really have that help, and things are a lot more expensive. So we're just doing the maths of that and weighing up the options, because long term in Australia we're going to have a lot more money and be a lot more stable and be able to fulfill that dream. But also life's not just about the money side. Of course it helps, but I love the seasons here in Canada. I love the mountains and the wildlife, the snow, which is the seasons, I guess, the Christmases and the holidays and stuff. But we're finding it a little hard being on mainly one income. I mean, we do have two incomes. I've got my Etsy store and my YouTube channel and our Out West Rancher website, but they don't really pull in. They're not a steady income. That's just a little bit of extra money on the side, which definitely helps us pay the bills, but it's not a full-on income. So I just still claim that we're on one income here in Canada, and it's a lot harder. I feel like in Australia it's a lot easier for one parent to work and one stay at home. Not that that's not working, it's just unpaid work. And whereas in Canada you sort of need both people working almost, unless you've got a very cheap, I guess, farmhouse or a very cheap rental house where you're not paying a lot. But at the moment that's very hard to find. Anyway, I'm rambling. I don't want this to be too long of an intro because I'm going to do a whole week vlog, so it's going to end up being like a 3-hour video otherwise. And once I start talking I don't really stop. So I'm going to head into town, go and grab some of the kids' Christmas presents and a few other groceries, and then head on back and start making cookies. Just home from grocery shopping, and look who's here to greet me. Hello! Come on. Good boy. Wolf doesn't stay out all the time. Connor's just let him out for a wee, I'm guessing. And it's only -3. So we actually took Wolf to the vet. I don't know if I mentioned it in our last video, because he had, Wolf, come on. He had so much hair falling from him that we thought something was wrong with him, but really, come here. He's just got his proper Canadian winter coat. They said it's so thick, especially at the back, that it's like a husky's coat. So he is fine outside at the moment.
Snowy sidewalks, 2 pairs of tracks over the hill, just you and me out in the still evening chill. What a thrill, alone on Christmas with you. Powdered treetops lined up like soldiers down the lane, their branches trimmed with candy canes and little trains. I've waited all day to be alone on Christmas with you. I love the parties, I love the gifts, I love the family and all the craziness. But for the holiday to go my way, there's one thing on my list, some secret mistletoe where we can go and finally steal a kiss. All is quiet, the snow falls silent on.
Auntie Grace is calling. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
We are the only ones around. You and me.
Yeah. We're just
alone on
decorating cookies. Merry Christmas.
Show the Christmas tree 1 to 9.
Merry Christmas. All right, Missy, what time is it?
Santa time to put cookies out.
Yeah, so it's bedtime now for you, so you need to choose your favorite cookie.
This is the cookie I made from, but it's a little burnt.
That's okay.
It's not what I said.
That's okay. All right, let's go pop it on the plate. And then what else do we need to get out?
Milk.
Milk, and what else?
Carrots.
A carrot for who?
I'll get the carrot.
Who's the carrot for?
Rudolph and Dancer and Connor and, you know.
Comet.
Comet. And Connor too.
No, there's no Connor.
What?
It's Comet. All right, you grab a carrot out. All right, you've got the carrot. All right, you grab the milk. Oh, it's a bit heavy. I think there's another milk in there, darling.
The first thing he will see when he goes through the chimney is this.
Carrot's a bit funny looking, isn't it?
Yeah, but Mom,
Yeah?
I'm going to move the chair for him.
Oh, so he can sit down? That's
Yeah, and
nice.
So he comes through the chimney through there, then he comes out.
Yeah, through
But
the fireplace.
It's small, but he can do
Through there,
magic.
yeah.
Then the first thing he sees is this.
Yeah.
Then he goes into the living room.
Then he comes through here,
Yeah.
puts the presents under the tree.
Why is-
Oh, Riley fell asleep early, didn't he? I don't know which cookie he wants to give Santa.
Huh?
Should we just guess, or do you think we'll get it wrong and he'll get
You
upset?
get it wrong. Maybe one of yours or Dad's. Let's
Can do.
Dad's.
All right, which one?
Which one's Daddy?
Oh, I don't know.
Ooh, this one's Daddy's.
Is it? Okay, put that one on.
When the snow falls outside, you can hold me tight. When it's cold through the night, we'll stay warm inside. We'll feel the fire burning, baby. Spin that record one more time.
Birds!
Dancing in Christmas.
Mom.
Maybe he liked your icing better. Oh my goodness, he has eaten it all. And the reindeers have eaten theirs. Look.
They're coming to the house. Brother.
No, I put them away.
I wonder what you got. I got.
Chocolates.
Whoa!
What every dad wants for Christmas.
That's what I always wanted.
Jocks. And I couldn't get socks. Can't forget about Wolfie on Christmas, hey? You come grab one. Pull it. Good boy, keep pulling it. No? Can you get it out? Merry Christmas. There you go. Guaranteed he'll go to the back door because he likes to eat it outside. Oh, you're gonna go to the front?
Oh wait, come here, Ricky.
Merry Christmas, bud. Hey? Merry Christmas, guys. It's Christmas morning. Kids have opened all their presents. We've got a big pot of coffee on, ready for Connor and I to wake up. A huge Chinook came through last night and melted so much of the snow on our deck. It's insane. It was so windy. It's beautiful. I think it's, I have to look. I'll put it up on the screen what it is, but I think it's got to be above 0, surely. Beautiful morning. The Chinook winds have actually melted the snow into sort of like balls everywhere, and on the roof, kids and I were thinking maybe Santa had been. I'll have to show you. Looks like Santa's had a big snowball fight, but it might have melted by now. I'll have to go check. Got the fly mesh on here so you can't really see, but see on the roof here, all the balls, and then if you look out into our front, oh no, I'm gonna have to go into the other room. All right, gone into the other room. You can see all the little balls on the front driveway there. It's pretty cool, not something I've ever seen. But the kids think maybe Santa and his reindeer had a snowball fight, so could be that too. We're just having a quiet Christmas. We did go out to our friends the other night and celebrated Christmas, so with not having family in Canada, we're just probably going to Skype or Facebook chat our parents. And they sent money over for the kids' presents, so we're going to send them all the videos of them opening them. Kids are excited. Tilly got an iPad.
So we could play together.
Well, I want to put reading apps on there, but yes, for your Roblox too. And then Riley's got our old iPad, but he's got a new case on it.
I'll give you ice cream in the morning.
We do have Christmas music playing, but I've had to turn it off for the video, otherwise I'd get copyrighted. Yeah, the kids got very, very spoiled. Okay, one of Tilly's Christmas presents was a Western quilt set from us. We sell them on our store at West Rancher. So I just thought I'd show you guys the quality, how nice they are. They're all stitched. And then we simply lay it over the top of the actual duvet and then a sheet underneath. So this is Tilly's. It goes really well with her lamp actually. This is what she got this one from Santa. And then that's just a little toy. I thought it looked really cute with the whole Western set here. And then here is Riley's. I did have a pillow and his cute little bears up there, but he's taken them all off, of course. Typical boy. Doesn't let me decorate. But yeah, really, really cute. We have them in stock at the moment, but if they're not there when you jump on there and you're wanting some, I can special order them for you. Guys, it is Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. We're heading to the shop to get my dad some snow boots. He arrives from Australia just in time for New Year's Eve. What are you doing? Hey? And obviously coming from Australia, he can't buy snow boots there unless he orders them from a special winter shop or whatever. It's just going to be impossible for him to get them. He didn't even think that he would need winter boots. He's going to wear his cowboy boots. So got to go there now and pick up that. And also our Dyson vacuum cleaner finally shut itself. So we need to go and buy another vacuum cleaner. This one's corded. That's not what we want. And we don't want to buy another Dyson in case we have to move back to Australia. Morning guys, I know I look like such a mess, but this is what I look like when I wake up. I actually have had this nightie or pajamas, whatever you want to call it, oversized shirt since we lived in Australia, so I look like a bit of a mess. Bit of a slow morning here. It is Tuesday and Connor's got today off work for his Christmas break. It's his last day off work until he goes back, and then he goes back like normal, and then on New Year's Day he has to work. So when we go to our friend's party, he can't really let loose too much because he's got work the next day. So he's having a sleep in this morning. I got up and got the kids breakfast and got the fire started. We've currently got a freezing rain warning at the moment in Cochrane, and it's just started. You can see it's starting to rain. It's, let me check the temperature. Oh, TikTok. Yeah, it's only 0 degrees and then a freezing rain warning on here. So I need to go to town today. I need to be careful when I'm driving. I have to go and pay for the rego on our truck, registration. The frustrating thing here in Canada is, and I asked a bunch of you on Instagram about this, is that they don't send you a reminder in the mail, like snail mail. They don't send it. You can apparently sign up for emails, but I was never given that option when I came over from BC over to Alberta and got the truck registered. So it was just that I happened to notice on the registration that it was due the end of December that I realised. So I'm going in today. I'm going to try and get them to sign me up for email notifications because that's just insane. Apparently though, it's very different to Australia, as in Australia, if your car's not paid and registered by the date, you have to put it over the pits, which means go to the mechanic and get them to make sure that your truck's okay or your car's okay, and then they sign off and then you can register it again, which costs a fortune. But here it's only an issue if the cops pull you over, which is obviously not good either. So, oh my God, I look terrible. My hair is just not doing what it's supposed to. Kids are having a little bit of iPad time and begging for it. And yeah, I'm just sitting by the fire and relaxing. And then I'll probably have some breakfast and a coffee soon. Really want to. So yeah, that's what my day is going to consist of. We did get that vacuum cleaner yesterday, and it worked really well for a cheap vacuum. We didn't want to go all out and buy another Dyson because we don't know what's happening with our visa and we don't want to have to then sell it and lose a bunch of money. So we just went with the Shark one. I think it was $220. And it sounds like it's not sucking. It's terrible, like the sound. It sounds pathetic, but it actually did a really good job. So I do recommend that. Dad's currently on the aeroplane. He is flying from Perth to Brisbane and then Brisbane to Vancouver. So he's currently on the leg of the flight going from Brisbane to Vancouver. He's staying a few nights there with a friend, and then he's coming back over to Alberta on the 30th. So we can't wait to see him. I got him those snow boots yesterday because he was just going to wear those cowboy boots, and that's all I really have to update you guys on at the moment. I'll jump back on at the end of the day probably with what we've been up to today. I need to go and let Wolf in though. He can't make his mind up. He keeps going in, out, in, out, in, out. He doesn't like loud sounds, and we had the dryer on. He's funny with the dryer, so he keeps going outside, but then it's a bit cooler. It's only 0 degrees, but he can't make his mind up at the moment. He's just sitting there mucking around. I'll let you in, buddy. What are you doing? morning, guys. Look at just how foggy it is and cold this morning. Look at the icicles on all of the trees. So I'm currently spending my time watching a few Australian station shows on here. It's just on pause at the moment. I'm also editing a whole bunch of birthday invites to sell on Etsy. They're custom made, so people purchase them and then I change the name to their child and date and everything. I'm currently having a cup of tea. I am normally a coffee drinker in the morning, but I have to do a hormone test and it involves me not being allowed to have coffee for 48 hours. Actually 24 hours it is from this morning. So I have to do that and do a bunch of tests from home for my hormones. And I wanted to show you outside. Just put my cup of tea down. It's just so pretty. It hasn't stopped snowing all morning since 6 o'clock this morning and it's now 10. But all the trees look like crystals. They're so beautiful. Stunning. My dad landed this morning in Vancouver. He's staying a few nights there with a friend and then he's going to come over to Alberta in 2 more days. So that's exciting. He would have been here for 4 hours now and he's finally probably touched snow for the first time. It's the afternoon and I just had a shower and had to blow dry my hair so I could take Wolf out for a walk. Wolf, come here. You good boy. Hey? It's only -4 today. Neighbours have got the kids out on the back of the truck, sledding behind it. My kids are just up in the house because, well, they're having a lazy day. Doing no coffee for a day absolutely sucks. I'm not a huge coffee addict. Well, I didn't think I was, but I haven't had it for, what, 12 hours now. And I feel like I'm dying. I normally have one in the morning and one in the afternoon. Is he here? Is he here?
Yeah, he is.
You excited? You waving?
Oh, I see the wave. Look.
Keep waving. Did you hear what she just said? Did you hear what she said?
Be my best friend.
B is for best friends, she wrote in there. Because you're best
Are
friends.
you my best friend? Oh, girl, you sweet.
Granddad brought all these.
No.
Dinner.
No.
You're about to have dinner. Alright guys, this video was supposed to be a week in my life, but the last few days have been just pretty much running errands and it's a little boring. I did show you guys a few snippets of what I've been up to. It is now Saturday, which is now the end of that 7-week of showing you a week in my life because I started last Saturday. But I wanted to show you guys this huge haul of lollies, or candy as you call it in Canada, crackers and a bunch of food that Dad has brought over for us from Australia. He did a huge haul last time, but I didn't really get to show you guys. Some of it you can get here in Canada, but it just, to us, tastes better, the Australian version. There were a few things that Dad brought over that you can get here and you didn't realize, sort of like the Maltesers and also like Pringles and stuff you can get here in Canada, but the rest of it is all legitimate stuff that I really did want from Australia. The funny thing is, Dad, I only asked Dad for Promite, which is sort of like Vegemite, but it's from the UK. Barbecue sauce, it is crap here. I know that that's from my perspective coming from Australia. Barbecue sauce here probably tastes like proper barbecue sauce. It's very smoky. But the one in Australia is a lot more sugary, and I don't know, I like this way better. So he brought 3 of these, which are very heavy. Like how many? 500 mils each one. So I only asked for those, as well as, oh, that's falling, as well as, what was it? The kids wanted these banana lollies. I only was told last night that you can get these in Canada. I've never seen them anywhere, but apparently you can get them in Canada. But Dad stocked up on lollies, and then his suitcase weighed way too much, so he had to pay for 2 suitcases, one for his clothes and one for all of my crap, which was so lovely of him. But I thought I'd show you guys, especially the Canadians that don't know any of this stuff, or some of it you will, what our little haul looks like. So in Australia we have these biscuits called Shapes. They're crackers. I've never had these ones. These look a little different to the ones I was used to. I love the bacon ones, and bacon and cheese. So good. These ones are salt and vinegar, still good, but let's see. And then these ones I had never had till last night, but they're pretty good too. These are Vegemite ones, Vegemite cheese, and they are, I'm trying to find a non-broken one. Very hard to do. Shaped like Australia. I don't know if you can see that. They taste really good. The best shape flavors though are pizza and barbecue flavor, and the bacon. They're sort of like the original ones. Then we've got French onion, what do you call it, soup? I just call it packet mix. This my mum would make apricot chicken with, like sprinkle this on. It's really good with roast and stuff. I know you can get it here in Canada, but I just love this one the best from Australia. We have a few really awesome lolly companies in Australia. These ones I really like, the Natural Confectionery Company. They're just from like the equivalent of Walmart, our Coles. And they have, where is it? No artificial sweeteners, no GMOs, no artificial colours, blah, 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 blah. They're still lollies, they're gonna be bad for you, but they're so good. So you got 2 packets of them, and they are 1.1 kilos. Another lot of Maltesers, which we can get here. Allen's, these are the best. Allen's lollies are the best lollies. They're just like normal snakes, but they taste amazing. Like, so good. I find that candy here in Canada is very sweet. I know it sounds stupid because it's candy, but it's just different to what Australia tastes like and what we're used to. The best marshmallows in the world. We got banana lollies, mustics. You may be able to get these here. I don't know, I've never seen them. Then the big trolley glowworms, probably can get them here too. That's 1.1 kilos as well, or 1 kilo. Some more Natural Confectionery. I just realized these say vegan on them. That we're not vegan, but there you go, you can get vegan Natural Confectionery lollies. Berry ones. My sister got me these. I don't know if these ever came out to Canada, but they are Marvelous Creations, and they're Cadbury, and they have like jelly beans inside it, or not like the Smarties block though, it tastes different. Or you can get Black Forest one, and it's got bits of cake and cherry stuff, and there's lots of different ones. So my sister got me that. Barocca, which is like a vitamin B tablet you put in water and then it fizzes up and you drink it. Dad brought us paracetamol, which is Panadol or Tylenol, but not Tylenol. I don't really like using Tylenol. I haven't really looked into this, but it is really hard to get Tylenol or Advil or anything in Canada at the moment. It's stupid, it's been going on for months. You have to go to a chemist and get it like compounded, and then it's $20 for only 5 doses. So he brought that. And then Cheezels. I absolutely love Cheezels. They taste cheesy and they're a round circle like this, and when you're a kid you used to put them all on your fingers. And a little fact about our little family is when Connor proposed to me, Tilly was a year and a half old, 2 years old, nearly 2 years old, and he proposed to me with my ring, which I've taken it off. I had water retention really bad in the middle of the night. I get it with my hormones. So took my ring off. But he gave me the engagement ring, and he gave Tilly one of these, which was so cute. Anyway, I've sort of trapped the kids upstairs with Connor in a room, and they're play fighting up there. So if you can hear that, that's what's going on, so I could film this. We are spending tonight celebrating New Year's Eve, New Year's. We have a party to go to, and it's Mexican food themed. So everyone's bringing like tacos or guacamole or salsa dip or whatever. I asked what I could bring, and my friend Alicia wanted me to make those churros, however you say it, the big long donut looking sticks. There is no way I could cook that. I mean, I wouldn't even know how you shape it into that shape, or if you're supposed to buy something to make it or whatever. But I'm also gluten-free, so I said I'm not making that because it's too hard. So I'm making cowboy chili. Sort of goes with the theme. I'm gonna put some sour cream on the side, and like a big, huge lot of cowboy chili with sour cream on the side, some cheese, and some taco, Tocitos, whatever you call them, chips. So I'm going to do that as part of my contribution, and that way I can eat it as well because it's gluten-free. Just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone that supported our channel over the last year. 2022, our channel went up quite a lot. It's not a lot, like other channels will have a few videos up, they've got like 100,000 followers and we're at 8,000, but I don't care, like I don't really promote it that much. I honestly just want to share our life and our experience, and also save it for ourselves in the future so we can look it back as sort of home videos. So in saying that, I don't really have a huge goal for getting more followers on YouTube or anything like that for the next year. I don't really do the whole goal thing because I'm always making goals. To me, another day in the end of the year doesn't really go, okay, now I'm gonna kick my ass into gear, because I'm always trying to chase my goals and dreams. So I don't really have any huge goals. I'm gonna end this video with just some snippets of our New Year's Eve party, and then probably end it with a little Instagram reel I made of our life over the last year, all the fun things we've done. We've done a lot of amazing things. We've done a lot of new things, like going, we've been horse riding a lot, but we went horse riding through Kananaskis country, which was just bloody beautiful. We went to the Stampede Rodeo in Calgary. Tilly went ice skating. The kids got their first pony and had all that experience. We got to have my dad come over not once but twice to see Canada. He came over in July, August, and then now he's over now. So he's been able to see nearly all the seasons except fall, which is really great. Of course, seeing the Northern Lights has been amazing. We saw them in 2021 too, but I saw it a lot in 2022. I actually get up quite a lot of times throughout the night just to look at the stars and have a look to see if I can see the Northern Lights. So it's been pretty cool seeing that from living out near Cochrane area. It's still got a lot of light pollution, so I can only imagine if you're up further north. But our year, I'm missing so much, and you'll see all the things we've done at the end of this video with that little Instagram reel I'll put up. But we have done so many amazing things, and we've all been, that whole year we've been in just Alberta, which is probably the longest time we've been in one place renting. We normally move around a lot, so this year's been fantastic. On that note, I'm going to end it here, pack all these away. I'm going to store some away for later on, because last time Dad brought it all over, the kids and Dad ate all of them very quickly, all the lollies. So I'm going to stack some away for the next 6 months. Then I'm going to start this cowboy chili, get ready to go to the party, and I'll take you guys along to that too, but I'm not going to be talking at the party on the film. I'm going to be just putting a little bit of music over the top. Have a great New Year's, guys, and thanks again for tuning in.
Bed made your favorite coat, blanket the cold window, watching the falling snow. Take to the street, tear all the mirrors down, shake up the stomping ground, wait for